You think size is everything in the bedroom? Think again. Most guys never learn this, but today I'm showing you 3 powerful positions that work better when you're not working with much downstairs. If you've ever felt insecure, don't. This is where confidence and connection win. Stay tuned, and hit that like if you're ready to flip the script. Position 1. Confidence builds bedroom chemistry. In the realm of intimacy, confidence is more than a personal trait. It's the foundation for powerful chemistry between partners. A man who carries himself with self-assurance brings a different energy into the bedroom, one that fosters trust, safety, and emotional closeness. It's important to recognize that while many men may worry about physical attributes like size, the reality is that true connection doesn't begin with measurements. It begins with presence, trust, and genuine affection. Confidence is not arrogance. It's not about boasting or pretending to be something you're not. Instead, it's a quiet strength, a calm assurance in your ability to connect with your partner in meaningful ways. When a man walks into an intimate moment with hesitation, shame, or self-consciousness, it can be deeply felt by his partner. These unspoken signals often create distance. But when a man is comfortable in his own skin, able to hold eye contact, give a sincere compliment, or gently guide the moment, the entire dynamic shifts. His partner feels valued, secure, and open to deeper intimacy. Being confident means being present, not distracted, not worried about performance, but fully tuned into the moment. It's about listening with your eyes, hands, and heart. Ask your partner what feels good. Be open to feedback. Use humor to ease tension and patience to deepen connection. These traits don't come from any physical trait. They come from a cultivated character. The kind that respects both your needs and your partner's. One of the biggest myths around intimacy is that size is what makes or breaks chemistry. In truth, many people prioritize emotional safety, trust, and attentiveness far more than any physical attribute. A smaller size, when paired with strong emotional connection, skilled touch, and thoughtful pacing, can lead to profoundly fulfilling experiences. Eye contact, foreplay, breathwork, and rhythm can all elevate the experience far beyond physical dimensions. It's about the quality of your attention, not the quantity of any particular trait. Confidence also means letting go of comparison. The bedroom is not a competition, it's a shared experience. When you stop measuring yourself against unrealistic standards and start focusing on building connection, you become a better lover. The most magnetic men aren't the ones with perfect physiques or flashy moves. They're the ones who are fully there. Who notice, respond, and care. In short, bedroom chemistry is built on trust and presence. Confidence helps you bring your full self to the moment, not an anxious shadow of yourself, but the man who knows how to love, listen, and lead with integrity. So don't worry about being enough. If you show up with kindness, attentiveness, and a willing heart, you're already more than enough. That's where the real magic begins. Position 2. Technique overcomes size limitations. When it comes to true intimacy, skill, intention, and connection always outweigh physical size. While society often emphasizes superficial traits, real satisfaction is built on understanding, attentiveness, and the ability to create an experience that's emotionally and physically fulfilling. Technique, not size, is what elevates an encounter from ordinary to exceptional. Many men carry quiet insecurities about their size, believing it defines their worth in the bedroom. But this belief is not only misleading, it's harmful. What truly matters is how well you understand your partner's body and emotions. A man who studies how to please, listens for cues, and adapts his approach based on what his partner enjoys is far more effective than someone who relies solely on physical attributes. Skill, rhythm, and timing are what make all the difference. Technique begins with awareness. Every person responds differently to touch, pressure, and movement. Get to know your partner's unique responses. Learn about sensitive areas, whether it's the neck, inner thighs, or lower back, and integrate that knowledge with genuine care. Rhythm matters, don't rush. Moving in sync with your partner's breath, reactions, and energy builds anticipation and connection. You're not just touching a body, you're reaching a person. For men feeling insecure, the answer isn't to shrink back. It's to lean in, with creativity and strategy. Use angles to your advantage. Adjust tempo based on feedback. Be fully present with your entire body, lips, hands, voice, and even your gaze. Full body engagement turns intimacy into a richer experience. Arousal doesn't come from mechanics alone. It's ignited by emotion, attention, and shared excitement. Never overlook foreplay. It's not a side act, it's a central part of connection. Kissing, touching, whispering, and lingering eye contact build emotional trust and heighten pleasure. The more invested you are in the moment, the more satisfying it becomes for both of you. Emotional safety leads to deeper release. Don't rush it. Build the moment with care and patience. Certain positions can also enhance sensation and connection. Positions that allow closeness, like spooning, side by side, or face to face, create more intimacy and help with control over depth and angle. Don't hesitate to use props like pillows under the hips or back to shift alignment. These aren't gimmicks, they're practical tools that show thoughtfulness and experience. Remember, your partner isn't looking for perfection, they're looking for presence. They want to feel seen, touched with intention, and prioritized. Technique flourishes when the focus shifts from performing to connecting. You don't have to be flashy, just be real. Listen, adapt, and care. In the end, great intimacy is about how you make your partner feel. Your energy, your attentiveness, and your willingness to learn are what create lasting satisfaction. Technique is the equalizer, and when used with heart and wisdom, it becomes your greatest asset. Position 3. Intimacy requires emotional safety. True intimacy is not just a physical act, it's a deeply emotional experience. At its core, intimacy begins with trust. For a partner to fully engage, to relax and enjoy the moment, they must feel emotionally safe. This sense of security is what allows connection to flourish, desire to grow, and pleasure to deepen. And for men who carry insecurities, especially around size, this truth offers powerful reassurance. Emotional safety matters more than physical perfection. The reality is, most partners are not nearly as focused on your body as you may fear. They're not measuring or evaluating. They're feeling. They're noticing how you touch them, how you look at them, and whether they feel truly seen and accepted. When you offer warmth, honesty, and a gentle presence, you create a space where tension falls away and genuine desire can take its place. Emotional safety starts with simple but vital things: kindness, patience, attentiveness, and respect. It's about being honest without being harsh, open without being overwhelming, and always respectful of your partner's boundaries and emotions. A light-hearted tone, a warm smile, or even a simple "are you comfortable?" can do more to build trust than any technique or position. Sometimes, men who feel insecure react by pulling back emotionally. They may try to overcompensate with performance, or they may go silent, thinking it's safer not to express vulnerability. But these reactions only widen the gap. Instead, the most powerful thing you can do is lean in, into your strengths, into connection, and into care. Being emotionally present, showing genuine interest, and expressing your desires without shame. These are deeply attractive traits. They signal confidence, maturity, and the kind of presence that partners crave. Physical techniques like positioning, foreplay, and rhythm absolutely have their place. But their effectiveness depends entirely on the emotional atmosphere you create. When your partner feels safe, appreciated, and emotionally tuned in, even the simplest gesture becomes more powerful. A touch on the cheek, a whisper in the ear, or a shared laugh can carry more weight than any grand move. Emotional connection heightens physical pleasure. It's the bridge that turns sex into intimacy. This is especially important for men who fear judgment. Know this: when your partner feels respected and cherished, they are far more likely to embrace you with warmth and openness. Insecurity is natural, but don't let it stop you from connecting. Let it push you to grow in empathy, in communication, and in emotional presence. In the end, lasting intimacy isn't about performance or appearance. It's about how you make your partner feel. When you create a foundation of emotional trust and shared joy, the bedroom becomes a place of closeness, not comparison. Emotional safety is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And once it's established, everything else becomes easier, more natural, and far more fulfilling. Conclusion. So, let's make one thing clear: confidence, technique, and emotional connection always beat size. Whether you're working with less or just want to improve your game, the real secret is how you show up, calm, present, and attentive. Your partner wants you, not a number. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more honest and respectful intimacy advice, and drop a comment with any questions or topics you'd like me to cover next. This is about mastering connection, not chasing perfection. Thanks for watching. Stay confident, stay connected.